Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. So, we've definitely made some headway into this final dungeon. In order to cross this bridge to the final battle, we must first defeat a series of bosses. And when we last left off, we defeated a phoenix. So that takes care of that boss. That just leaves one more. I'm saving on the wrong file. I meant to be saving on that one. I prefer to keep the previous stream's file on hand just in case things go disastrously and I need to redo. Bright side, I think at this point that's not actually a concern. That's a bummer. These are the ones that have a really strong attack, aren't they? Yep. I probably should have healed Paprika's MP before going into this particular fight. Oh well, I think we're able to survive the rest of this. Ari just misses out on a little bit of experience there. Not a huge issue. But let's get healed up properly. Along with that, drink some ale. That'll do for the moment. And I believe at this point we were following this wall, which leads to treasure, which is Lynn's 7th and final armor, Gaia's sash. Let me guess, is that one we already have equipped? Yep. So we can sell that as well. And that door just leads to the other side, which we've already cleared out, so this way we go. Had to use these sample maps, huh? These tunnels are all sample maps that RPG Maker 1 includes, and there's like 50 of them, just like this one. It's kind of weird. If they were just going to create a map for every single configuration, they might as well have just let you make your own. But these graphics are not entirely available for custom maps. That is the situation with sample maps. They use their own graphics. Wow. We must be getting pretty strong. How strong is your attack? Still not strong. That's okay. That guy's paralyzed. New tech for Dusk? CBS Slash. 185 damage. I wonder if one of our other characters will learn NBC Slash. Harrison's 7th and final armor, Falcon Crest. That one I need to try not to sell, because I did not get that bought for Harrison. I definitely feel like at this point I should have a different strategy for these guys. just for the sake of variety instead of doing the same thing every single battle. But this strategy works. I see no reason to change. Guy on the right is paralyzed, which is good because the guy on the left is dead. That means I'll get through the rest of this fight without having to worry about taking any more damage. And of course, trying to save my MP a bit here, because I am still eating through all of these honey clovers. Although I got plenty of them on hand now, I could probably splurge a little, but I don't know how much of this dungeon is left. Because after we fix that bridge, there's still going to be some other actually important characters, bosses to fight. Okay, please Galaxy stop them because they have instant death. Thank you, that is useful. Kind of appropriate that these guys have death touch. They look like they have death touch. Imagine actually having that many arms. You think it's easy coordinating all of those limbs, holding a weapon in each hand? I suppose if you were born that way, you'd eventually get used to it. Okay, what do I want to do now? What sort of healing? MP healing. And this way is gonna lead to the next boss, I'm guessing? Yep, next boss. It's Swanir. The next boss is Swanir. I kind of figured that he'd be beyond that bridge that we're putting together, but no, Swanir is actually right here. Okay. Let's make sure I am well prepared for this, because he is going to be kind of tough. I suppose I shouldn't actually be too surprised that it's Swanir, considering he was listed among the other bosses. In fact, that kind of makes sense that he's one of these 4 bosses. As a reminder, Swanir was there at the Battle of Naraka, and is responsible for the death of Princess Rachael. So, this is significant. We are not ending the stream before fighting him. No. Swanir chuckles. Ha ha ha. Swanir takes a glance at the party, then lowers his head again. I had a feeling the commander had gone too soft these days, even on the Dark Lord's most persistent foes, or else you wouldn't be standing here now. I have lost all faith in him. Who are you? Ah, that's right. We never did meet face to face, did we? It was a naive teenage girl in royal robes unfit for battle who was sent to face me instead of you on that day at Poescus Lake. I had to slaughter the princess from the Foxloon family, you understand? All such weaklings deserve to die a wretched death. But I would much rather have had the chance to kill you four earthlings, who can at least fight back. Too bad the princess had to learn the lesson of rebellion the hard way. And now she wanders hell alone. Tormented by the haunts of the darkness, she had the audacity to try to fight in life. Evil laugh! Dusk unsheaths his sword. Ares is in the wrong type of message window and whispers sweetly, "Temperance, child. Do not allow yourself to be brought as low as this demon by kindling the fires of bloodlust." Ari doesn't hear Ares. "Shut up! I've heard enough of this. I have just met you in person, and you are already pissing me off." Aye, so this be the scurvy coward who gloats over bringing down an innocent lass like the Narakan princess. William draws his sword. "Stand aside and allow us to go on, demon of the mid-ocean, else ye shall be finding your serpentine heart soon resting at its abysmal bottom." "I will not. I'm going to snuff out your light now, Elvenian scum. I have been waiting for this fight." Okay, for real this time. This boss is weak against water and has 3,600 HP. Given how important he is and the fact that he still has only 3,600 HP regardless, I am betting that he is going to pack a real punch. So, definitely gonna use this just in case. Lynn, I definitely like this strategy of boosting Uri's attack. So help out with that. You are probably gonna be immune to paralysis, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh my goodness, he's not. Well then, I shall go ahead and enjoy this. It almost feels unfair at this point to paralyze each of these four bosses, especially Swanir. But I do not trust him to be an easy fight. He deserves this. He deserves all of this. Also because of the Princess Rachael situation. So, go ahead and take all of this. Finally getting some use out of Charmy's wave. We're bound to find out what this guy is actually capable of, though. At some point, he's going to be knocked out of that paralysis. Right? I'm gonna feel a little bit better if you don't get one chance to attack us. I'm gonna laugh about it, but I'm gonna feel bad. So remember what I said about paralysis having basically random chance of like lasting for 1 turn or for 50 turns? That was hilariously anticlimactic. Ha 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 ha! Okay, new tech for Lynn. Let's read the description for this fight, just so we know what we might have had to deal with. So let's see here. By this time in the game, you will have Lynn's final spell. I do. Chermy's Wave. You can do upwards to 240 damage from a single cast, but it will take a lot of honey clovers to keep it up, which is why I only used it 3 times, because I figured using it, using the honey clovers, first off, I'm trying to save them. Second, I felt it would be too overpowered if I just kept having Lynn do that. I wanted to possibly give Swanir a chance to attack. Possibly. If you can, though, it's the best way to get through this the fastest. Otherwise, just use water-based abilities from William, Tessera, or Jersey. Swanir is the easiest of the 4 guardians to defeat, but don't go lax on healing if he begins to attack after successfully connecting with his armor shot skill, which probably causes a ton of damage on one person. Either that or his instant death. Yeah, he was the easiest, alright. Regardless, I will definitely take pride in his death. Yeah! Ah. You've taken back Princess Rachael's ebon bow from Swanir? It's been a while, I forgot that that was a thing that happened. Well, this is probably going to be a really nice item. Oh, her bow, as in her weapon. I do not recall the weapon being that strong, but still, it is kind of important. I wonder if I should take this back to the king and queen. Is that a thing? Should I do that? Swanir notices the jewel from Princess Rachael's bow, now in Harrison's hand. He smiles derisively. Swanir softly says, Cough! You wanted to slay me out of vengeance for her, didn't you? I told you, the Ovenian's light would be snuffed out. Well, it's a good thing I'm not Ovenian. Okay, so that takes care of all the bosses. How quickly can we get out of here? Because I want to end this on the world map if I can. So far, so good. Nothing's attacking us. You know, I suppose, if anything, I did buy all of these Ward Spheres for funsies. Let's actually use them. That way we can kind of just get out of here. Use one in each room. Should be enough to get cleanly through without an encounter. So I wonder how easy or difficult Swanir would have been if not for paralysis. I mean, the guy says he is the easiest of the bosses, so he probably would not have been too difficult to take down, especially given his low HP. It is definitely a bummer that he was the most important of these 4 bosses, and yet he didn't get to do a single thing the entire fight. I imagine people watching, though, are gonna be disappointed because they really wanted to see a good fight in that situation. Oh well, like I said, he kinda deserved it. He was a dick. Okay, so at this point, I don't don't know. Do I want to end the stream right now? How much more is there? Okay, I see what's going to happen here. As soon as we cross that bridge, we're going to be moving on to the final memory card. I'm going to save on both of these slots, because as soon as we get onto the final memory card, we're going to reach a point of no return, and I want to make sure I don't accidentally overwrite the ability to backtrack if we really need to. So let's go ahead and take one extra break here. And when we come back, guess who is next?